Doing. So today we are cutting the wood plugs, getting them hammered in, glued in. Got the sawn off here, some I've done earlier. 1, 2, 3. You can see the ones I've done. They're done, glued in, ready for sanding and anti-fouling, and then the boat is nearly ready to go back in the water. And I want this channel may be new to you, but this boat is 88 years old. Very, very old, beautiful boat. Stolen from Denmark by stolen from Denmark in 1945 by a British captain from the Royal Navy, Captain Richard E. Dunn, his name was. So I am repairing it. Getting it all ready. I'll show you the worst bit on the boat. This is actually the worst bit on the boat, hence why I've actually routed that out with a router. I'm going to route a bit more like a bow tie shape. So I'm going to big piece of wood in there as a bow tie, covering that repair, and basically taking out all these wood plugs, rust proofing the head of the nail. The black is coming from the just the head of the iron nail. The rest of the iron nail is okay. It's just where the head of the nail, it's like a rose head, is obviously close to the sea. It's obviously salt's penetrated it over the years, over nearly a century. So I'm basically taking out all the plugs, rust proofing the screw. I've been restoring this boat for 2.5 years now. Covering up these holes and plugging them with wood. So this is finished article now, and all the work I've done, these are extra fixings in the boards, just because there's probably maybe later this year the final 2 jobs I've done. I've painted the whole bilge inside the boat, which was an extraordinary long and tedious job. Taking all the blue paint off the whole blue earlier. See the blue there? That blue, these are getting taken out and replaced with something else, something pretty. But that blue was covering the hull, so I've taken all the blue paint off. And now I've done the caulking. The black, that's linseed putty, and the linseed putty I've put a black powder through it because I wanted it black, because I show you the better part. You'll see how good the boards look when they got the black instead of a cream colour. So that was one of the jobs. So the bilge, cleaned, restored the water tanks that go below the floor. They're ready to go back in now. And basically just doing a full restoration of this beautiful old Danish oak and Danish larch wooden boat. Beautiful boat. The last 2 jobs are to buy a Lumar windlass, about £2,500. And my water maker's turning up probably the next couple of weeks. Yeah, I've got a new radar, Raymarine radar, and I've got a new anchor, 42 kilogram solid stainless steel anchor, which is a piece of art. Wait till you see it on the front of the boat. But yeah, anyway, my name's Rob as well, if any of you don't know my name. But I will be doing, I've documented all the work, but I'm only just really putting on what I can and when I can, because I'm working my day job and I'm doing my boat in my spare time, and I just haven't got time to do YouTube, sort of constant updates, if you know what I mean. But this will be going on TikTok and Instagram, and be going on YouTube again as well eventually. But yeah, I just wanted to introduce myself. I've travelled over 55 countries. I lived and worked in 9 countries. So this boat has already been around the world. Well, it went across the Atlantic. It's been in the Caribbean. It's been in the North Sea. It's been in the Danish Sea. It's been in the Mediterranean. So it's been pretty much everywhere. Where it hasn't been is Asia. Basically, the plan was to get this boat gone from here this summer, but the reality when you're working on a boat is the reality is often way different from your plans and your schedule in your head. One job on this boat isn't really just one job. One job is 5 or 6 different jobs. Yeah, but but follow this channel if you want to watch my progress, and when we go away we will be doing live streams from the boat. There's a lot of good plans, interesting. It's going to look a bit steampunky at the back of the boat. I've got this cool sort of futuristic cockpit designed. I'll just show you as well while I'm here. all these holes are ready to be plugged. They're all extra fixings. Slower. You can see I put extra fixings in everywhere, so I've got a few more beams to go towards the back, and that's it. I've got the rudder to put back on as well. But yeah, it is a beautiful boat, and I'll just try to show you a bit more of it. It's quite hard to show you it because the boat's all covered up at the moment. She is very pretty. It's gonna look nice when she's in the water. These are all ready to be plugged up as well. That's it. And today we are fitting these wood plugs in the screw where we've cored a little hole out and put the screw in. So we're just putting the glue on the plug. Very simple job actually. I'll show you. That's what I did earlier. So we got the hole with the screw in it. I've had these taped up so no salt air gets in them. So now we put the plug in the hole. 13mm, even though I drilled the holes at 12mm. Let's give him a hammer. And that's a plug in. Now I'll get my saw and just cut the pride section off. Wood plugs for my 88-year-old beauty of a wooden boat. That's it.